Hello, everyone. This is Xanator on, and I am back with Random Cast episode 38. Felt like doing another one. Maybe I'm on a roll, maybe I'm not. Anyway, get that started. In this battle on the blue team, we have New Order with a why is my memory blanking? It's a Eurocore general deck. And on the left we have T72 Welk T. Interesting name. Now it's I'm completely blanking on what deck this one. I think it was Czech. Like this, like pure Czech. Let's just speed that up. Actually, instead of just grabbing the next most recent replay from the site, I grabbed, scrolled back a bit. So this one's, I think, from back in November 2022. There we go. Looks like the M1911 player from the previous one uploaded a lot of their replays. So that'd actually be an interesting to watch, like see how they improve as they go up the ranks. But I don't feel like doing that. Anyway, start with blue because blue's best. It's on Mudfight, obviously, so usually on Mudfight you see a lot of fighting here in this Alpha Delta junction. But it's not uncommon to see, a lot of fighting around here as well, in this kind of Charlie Delta Foxtrot triangle area. Anyway, I got PH2 Tiger, Kotal, using the HS30. Not as good as it used to be. At 30 points is pretty good. At 35, you're better off getting the other German 120mm mortar. More ammo, better speed and autonomy. Only 5 points more. Leopard 2A4, Crotal, Vab. That's probably going to be Commando Para in there. Oh, Gazelle Hot 2, interesting. Gazelle Canon, Panther. Presumably it's a Milan F3 in there, but I don't know. Could be F2. Vab with the Commando Para. AMX13 VTT, so that's going to be Chasseur some flavor. Oh, 2 command start. It's leaving Flieger. Ooh. Man, I'm pretty sure this was a general deck, so yeah, taking a manpad team's usually not the optimal choice. Looks like more infantry and a second command, and that's presumably going for Foxtrot. Very scattered order or opening here from New Order. Doesn't seem to be concentrated very well in any one area. Then again, they also are private, so and versus the captain, so this might not be very. This could be a very good learning experience. MI2 for recon. Cub M4, not one you see very often, just because usually people take the Newas. I'm not quite sure how there's any. Oh, yeah, it's only 3 missiles versus the 4 you get on the Newas. Anyway, OT-64Cs. That's probably Vids Dakarti or whatever they're called in there. 2 Modernas. Oh boy. Strap 2. Tatra 148. That's Prus Kamichi most likely. But actually, I think Prus Kamichi might be the only option. Recon infantry available at Hardened. Strap 2. Honestly, I want to like the Strop 2, but it's not particularly great, I find. Like, whatever, having 4 Iglas, 2 ready, it's not bad. They add a little bit of extra oomph against helicopters. It's just the guns aren't very good for the price. High rate of fire for Kokiri, like the actual hidden stats on the gun on the guns aren't too bad, but it's just no stabilizer and the accuracy is not very good at the price. But it's not radar, so get what you pay for. Ooh, double mortar, interesting. And then over here we get Praga, which is just a cheap vehicle. Or actually at 20 points it's not that cheap. Oh wait, no, this is I'm thinking of the Yugo one. They also have a vehicle tab version of this, I do believe. This is the support tab version that Czechoslovakia gets. And a Snetska for recon. Interesting. It's 1 UAV, also a FOB. So yeah, T-72, Woke T definitely going very hard for the town here. And probably going to take it unless they mess up really bad and, I don't know, lose the Strop 2 to the Tiger. Or something, I don't know. It is wheeled, so it is going to be out in front. Yeah, mortar's firing already. That's the nice thing about the 120mm mortars, is that they can basically from spawn, they can reach out to smoke off the town. Oh. Okay, I guess he's just preemptively smoking off his Moderna. Not a lot of direct recon for... oh yeah, the MIT is just moving out now, yeah. Not a lot of recon on that. Still have the 2 Prus Kamichis, so that's going to give some optics. Yeah, Commandos Para. And then, yeah. Yeah, Vizicari 90. They're wheeled mulch shoots, and that's basically what they are. Though I'm not sure how their machine gun and assault rifle stats, how they compare to mulch shoots in 90. And yeah, so 2A4 is just popping OT-64, so that's whatever. But that... Oh. New Order has taken Milan F1s. Not a particularly great ATGM, but they can work if you upvet them, which this one isn't. Okay. Oh. 2A4 is having a bad day. Yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely preemptively smoked off the Moderna. Usually the standard for the open, yeah, you want to smoke this area off so when your enemy attacks into the buildings, the infantry are isolated from their fire support. But yeah. Yeah, New Order is just, I'm guessing, yeah, I'm not particularly experienced at the game, so it's basically just given up the buildings here, which is not always a great move. Like, it is a viable strategy to, you know, try swinging around, you know, along this side of the map. But they didn't do that. Where is the Tiger? It's just there, chilling. Only the Stinger's left on. Makes sense, you don't... just because it doesn't carry a lot of ordnance or a lot of ammunition for any one particular weapon, you do have to be careful with the Tiger. Just to make sure it's not wasting its, you know, missiles or rockets on something you don't want it dead. Or technically you want all enemy units dead, but you really want to save those for like things that, you know, high value targets. Right. New Order does have the +1 tick, but I don't think that's really gonna count for much in the long run. So this is what happens when you don't pre-watch the replays. Sometimes you get in battles that like this maybe aren't looking up to be the most interesting or dynamic. Oh, those OTs coming through the forest could actually be potentially dangerous for that Crotal. Oh, but it's also the infantry coming in. Actually, what kind of... Is that the... Is there the... Oh, those ones from earlier? I don't see any guys out over here. Just... Fuchs, Milan... Oh, there, yeah. Base chasseurs, which are not very good. 2A4 is engaging. Got a hit on the Moderna, but Moderna got a hit on it. Yeah, the Babs come in just in time to wipe out the OT-64s. Did a little bit of damage to an AMX-13 VTT, and that's about it. Yeah, it's a base T-72. It's not the greatest tank ever, but honestly, 4HE has a lot of utility. Like it will one-shot a 2-man infantry team that's in a forest. So like, you know, 2-man man-pad or 8-man-pads or ATGM teams. Oh yeah, Moderna's about to run wild over everything. Legion are not in a great place. Also, they're stacked up, which is out in the open like this, not exactly great. However, once they get into the forest, they are potentially quite dangerous. Oh, Hot is firing, and I don't think he got a hit. Or, so actually might have, it's fired a few times, I actually might have gotten it. I know one Moderna took 2 damage from the 2A4. I think one also took a frontal hit from the Commando Pair, which would have done 1 damage. What these are? 21 frontal armor versus a 25 AP missile. I think that would have done, oh, 2.5 damage. I can't remember the exact number off the top of my head. Anyway, the Legion actually are in a potentially dangerous position for T-72 if they're used properly. They swing around, they could potentially catch the Moderna in the flank. And Erix is pretty punchy, 25 AP versus 10 side armor. That's a one shot. Oh, more Vidsicari coming up. What is it? Visadicari? I don't know how it's pronounced. Oh, Tornado IDS. What's that bombing? Oh, Cubs shooting. It didn't bomb anything. Ooh, no hit. Oh, there we go, yeah. Guess he's trying to bomb the Modernas, but they just reverse way out of the smoke. And I don't think the 500-pound bombs would have done, or 500-kilogram bombs, would have done that much damage to the Modernas. Just kind of depends, though. Oh, Caesar's firing at nothing. Bit of a waste of supply there. Oh, Tiger flew around the flank and died to Praga and Snetska. Maybe not the most economical use of it. Oh yeah, Moderna's getting resupplied and fixed up. Yeah, and this is what you're seeing, classic mud fight right here, where the one player took, the Delta Alpha town, and then the other player just doesn't have an answer for what to do after that. Not helped by the fact that New Order just, like I said, just did not contest the town whatsoever. Just had just a very scattered opener without, really any clear vision of what to do by the looks of it. Another CV coming out, though. Probably going for Alpha. Or could be going for Delta. Could stick an infantry CV up in here somewhere in the tree line. Damn, I need to get used to talking. Legion are just kind of sitting there. They need to be split up and scattered, well, not scattered about, but like put in flanking positions. Especially since, that Moderna is visible, or no, well, out in the open, I don't know if he has line of sight. Oh, he does. Ooh, 1 whole damage. Leopard 2A4 is not a bad tank, but it is not up to the task of fighting 2 Modernas from the front. Oh, did smoke it off, though, so that's going to keep it alive for a little longer. Strap 2 is moving up. And I don't think the Legion will have line of sight, or maybe not stopping, so yeah, no line of sight. No vision. Oh dear. HS-30 is just sitting out there in the open, so yeah, it's taking fire. I don't even know if you could call that counter battery fire. Okay. Panther shot up an OT and then got shot by the Strop. There we go. Legion take out the Strop. Well, Strop 2 rather. It's also the Strop 1. It's garbage. Alright, these are the Czech ones. So those OT-62As. Dropped off some Motostrelci. Motostrelci against Legion 90 is not going to be a good time for the Motostrelci, but with adequate fire support, those Legion 90 could have a bad day because they don't really have any fire support of their own. More Legion 90 coming out from New Order. Oh, those guys took a hit at some point. I didn't see what got them. I don't think Wilkins. Oh no, Wilk can't see him. Yeah, probably that Prusa Kamichi team spawning him. Or it could be that one. Or that one. Probably not that one, though. Yeah. Wilk has a lot of recon in this area. Not so much in this area, though. Just the one Prusa Kamichi looking down. Alright, so... Oh yeah, all 4 Legion 90 are engaging. Those Modus Strelchi are going to get absolutely melted. Oh. Alrighty. Thermomig coming out with the... Is that just a really terrible ATGM plane? Yep. Well, maybe not the worst ATGM plane. Oh. Okay, that Leopard 24 is going to die. There we go. Okay. Looks like those Legion just kind of ran in and died. These guys, yeah, they melted the 2 Modus Strelchi squads. Command Infantry loaded back up into the Jupiter. That's an interesting choice. Now they're just sitting there. No real air defense from New Order either. Just has the one Crotale that's currently panicked due to a thermobaric bomb falling near it. That's also taking artillery fire. This is New Order still has more points, 82 versus 0, but not in a good position to start ticking up. Yes, got him in. Yeah, they're spotted. They're just out in the open too, not even in cover. So I think those mortars are, yeah. And dead. Always pay attention to your command infantry that they are in cover. In cover, command infantry are very stealthy and pretty hard to kill, especially if they're in a town block. Out in the open, no, they're gonna die. Well, it goes for most CVs, but especially command infantry. Thermomig's out again. I wonder where that's going to be going. That's the 30 ECM, right? Oh, it's 40 on that one. Okay. It's just circling. Which I guess is one of the weaknesses of Czechoslovakia, is that they don't really have any good ASFs. The best they get is a MiG-23 of some flavor. Is it an MLD? No. Not an MLD. I can't remember. MiG-23 ML. It's not very good. Not like the worst ASF ever, but it's not good. Oh, Leclerc coming out. In a long-range 1v1, it will beat a Moderna, but against 2 Modernas, dubious, especially if that MiG-23 BN comes out for it and gets a hit. Alright, Conqueror's taking out the VAB T-20s with the Legion in it. What is he firing? Is he firing on this position? Yeah, it's gonna cause some morale damage and some damage to the just Moderna, but it's not the most effective use of the Caesar. Like, effective use of the Caesar would be going after the town building here to, kill infantry before moving up. Oh, 2 commands coming out from Wilk. Presumably 1 for Delta, 1 for Alpha. Oh, Legion 90 gonna melt another 2 squads in Modus Strelchi. It's just a machine gun fight too. Oh, MiG-29's coming in. Oh, those Legion 90, they are moving though. Oh, Mirage 2000. Oof. Looks like the MiG-29 made up, but it did take a hit from the Mirage. Meanwhile, 2 squads of Legion 90 gone instantly, and the rest are not in a happy place. And Motostrelchi are technically still alive, though the Chasseurs could give him trouble. What's going on here? MI35 and MI2 possibly doing some sneaky. And New Order really does not have any flank security. Or, no flank security. Only base security is the one Fliegerfaust team protecting the Führungsgruppe. But that Caesar is going to die if that MI35 goes in. Oh, is the Caesar finally firing on the town? Yes. Looks like it's firing a little too far up, though. But it's also, without proper scouting on the town, it's hard to see where you need to fire into it. Oh. AMX-10RC engages its cloaking device to avoid taking a hit from the Conkers. Oh, Crotale's in a dangerous spot, though. Up and gets in cover. Okay. Alright, looks like that UAZ's ready to get into Delta, and that one's there as well. So that's going to give T-72 a +1. Needs to make up that difference. 87 points is it's a bit of a difference. Oh, Strop 2 is just deleting some helicopters. Yeah, it shoots fast, which kind of makes up for its not very great accuracy, but doesn't always. Oh, Tornado IDS is back out. Oh, the Conquerors team actually did go down. Okay, it's trying to bomb the Strop, I'm guessing, but it moved. AMX-13 VTT is just getting fed into Modernas and ATGMs. Conqueror's M team did go down, presumably to the Caesar. More Legion 90. Oh, interesting. T-72's put both of those UAZs into Delta and is calling out another one to put into Alpha. I guess with the Caesar out, T-72 is worried about it getting the UAZs getting sniped because really, I'm just going to pause for a moment here. There aren't very many places in Delta to put CVs. You just have, these various hedges basically. And especially when you're on the Bravo side, most likely places, yeah, that forest, this forest, or this forest. So I guess it does make a certain degree of sense to, kind of hedge your bets and put 2 CVs in. What's going on here? They're just chilling. Well, that MI2 doesn't have a lot of fuel left, though. Oh, hey, Command Leopard 1. Oh, whew. I don't know if that was spotted or if it had fired recently and not been moved, but yeah, that's a good counter battery there from T-72. And Moderna's moving up. Yeah, Chasseur just get deleted. Command Leopard 1 is spotted. It is. Oh, yep, there comes the BN that can one-shot a Leopard 1 from the front. Actually, it has 28 AP, right? Yeah, I can one-shot literally any of the Leopard 1s in the game from the front, if it hits. Oh, that's roughed it. Well, plane was everyone's paying attention again. Yeah, nope, that got hidden. Just in time by the looks of it. Lost line of sight. And the Thermomix come out. He knows where it is because he knows where he lost the line of sight and where it, when it got decapped. So, nope. MI-17 doing some work. It's not going to kill the Leopard 1, but it is going to flush it out and probably do a lot of damage in the process. Oh, actually, it might be able to kill it with fire damage. Oh, yep, stunned, yep, and dead. If the Leopard 1 didn't halt due to being stunned, it might have been able to make it out, but it's hard to say. Chasseurs and the Motostrelchi fighting, but those Zadakari are going to clear it up. Zadakari. Oh. Crotao puts one missile into the Mi-17. Does it get a second hit? Nope, of course not. It's a Crotao. You can't expect 60% accuracy to hit twice in a row. And no resupply for it, so, yeah, that MiG-29 is going to have a field day. Wonder who's getting bombed. These guys, I'm guessing? Oh, nope. And Battle Ends. Looks like New Order surrendered. Oof. Yeah, that is very... Yeah. Bit of disparity there. 235 kills for New Order versus 1,430. Yeah, it's just very evident that New Order... No insult to them. They're a newer player. They're still learning the game. Like that's just it. Like, really all I have to say. They're a newer player. Ran up against, captains. They're definitely a more experienced player. And just didn't really make great use of their tools. And definitely some weirdness in their deck composition between the Milan F1s and the Fliegerfaust 2 on the infantry tab. But aside from that, I didn't see too much other weirdness. Like, I'm not a big fan of, Chasseur 75 myself, but they're not like they're unusable. Because the other option would be Chasseur 85, and they're 15 points. Oh, also there's the Jaeger, but at 15 points, the Jaeger aren't particularly great either. Not the worst ever, but not the best. It's just, yeah. Experienced player versus a newer player. Generally doesn't go very well for the newer player. Especially on Mudfight, where so much rests on that, on basically the first, 5 minutes of the match. Where if you don't have a game plan for what to do, if you don't take that town between Delta and Alpha, you're not going to have a good time. Well, it's definitely like I said, this match definitely provided good, just lesson on, the importance of having a plan in the opener. New Order didn't really seem to have much of a plan aside from, put some units around and, yeah. Versus, Wilk, who obviously more experienced and understood the importance of taking that town at the beginning. But yeah, I don't really know if I have much else to say about this one, so I'll just call it here. I'm Xanatron. This was Random Cast episode 38. Catch you guys in the next video, and in the meanwhile, have a lovely day.